Morning, this is Linda from Lipstick Lodge. Just thought I'd show you guys some things that I've been doing in my tiny house. Yes, I moved in about 3 days ago and I've got quite a bit of stuff to do. I've been doing pretty good at installing some of the smaller things, which I'm going to show you today. And I'll just get this turned around. There's my handy dandy shower again. And this is my basin, bathroom basin. Don't have a toilet paper holder up yet. I don't even know if I'm going to bother putting one up. I'm just on my own here. But the toothbrush in the far left, that's the dog's. And yes, I got a dog, another one, and I'll show you her in a bit. And I'm just going to go over here. This is my drug cabinet. No, no, it's my mostly vitamin cabinet. And I'm going to put a plant inside and one up top here. Ooh, there's lots of light there. And this is a bear. I don't know why it's not coming in sharp, but anyway, this is a bear hanger. I'm going to try something here. Nope, that ain't going to do it. I'll just make it go far away. This is a bear hanger that I bought in town in Sundridge at the same store where I bought my lantern and a couple other things that they had. And I measured it all up and figured out how to hang my house coat, how far to hang my house coat up the wall so it wasn't hanging in the toilet, which, by the way, is a composting toilet, a G2G, good to go toilet, made in Canada. And here we are in the kitchen. It's not far from the bathroom, which isn't the best thing, but you do what you got to do. There's my unique fridge. And I got this awesome mason glass, I call it, mason wine glass in Ohio at a factory warehouse thing that also sold me my dishes. And I have another one. I don't know where it is. It's packed away somewhere, but I did happen to find this one this morning. And it's kind of neat because it's got a mason jar lid on it. And you can go outside and sit on the deck in the summer and just put your lid on in between because the bees will swarm you if you don't. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of cool. This thing is, they made this doorway thing. Oh, that thing's, it's probably this screen. Oh well. I still haven't got a new phone and it goes fuzzy sometimes because I touch it and I'm not supposed to. But yeah, this cabinet thing holds the, what do you call it, the electrical panel. And, okay, this, here, move. There's a little girl right there. Hi. Hi, little girl. Sweetheart. Yeah, don't lick the lens. It's going to get even worse. But anyway, I thought I'd get these out. Oh, here we go with the light. That thing's really bad. I might have to redo this. But yeah, these prints, I didn't take the plastic off of them yet because I'm not sure when I'm going to get them framed. But I'm just going to probably tape them to the wall for now just to see how they look. But they're Randall Sanger prints. He's a photographer from the States. And I ran into him because there's some ads popping out at the time. You know how they hone in on your Facebook and they figure out what you like. So they try and get people that have sales stuff, goods to sell, onto your Facebook. That's how they find out. They know what you like. And they know I like Dolly Sods. These views are directly from a place called Dolly Sods, DOLLYSODS. It's in West Virginia. It's gorgeous there. I've been there before and I would love to go back, but due to COVID, it's probably not going to happen in a long time or whatever, if ever. I'm not sure. But the one on the left was awesome because it's got some red sunset in it. Or is it sunrise? I'm not sure. I should contact him. I don't have my bearings as per the mountain that is in Dolly Sods right now. But anyway, because it was red, I knew I was going to be putting red in this room or in the whole house actually. And I liked the other one because it was a similar view, and you don't want to go walking off these rocks. You might not come back alive. A lot of people there, a lot of people parking, haphazardly along the trail, dirt road trail, and it gets kind of bogged down for parking there. They don't really have any fancy schmancy parking lot there. So anyway, how do you like the cabinet top? It's kind of yucky rendering here, but whatever, you get the idea. And I'm not going to be putting them here, but I'm just putting them there temporarily before I can tape them to the wall. And guess what's on the wall? Lipstick Lodge. Yep, I put that on the wall this morning as well. I popped into town and got some screws for it. And it's just pine, so it's going to go in there pretty good. But yeah, she's permanent now. She's on the wall. What I'll do is I'll make some vids where I sit on that stool, and that'll be in the background. So, oops. There's my tall mirror that I got from Home Depot years ago. That thing is old. It's like 16 years old. Goes to the floor. It's got these scalloped edges. I'm just going to jump down here. It's got these scalloped edges on it. And I don't know if you can see them too well. But anyway, I really like it. And what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to put a floor plant there. I'm not sure if I'll get a live one or what. I might, it's good for the air and where you're breathing, and that cleans the air. But I knew I wanted to put some mirrors in here because of the size of it. It's very small in here. I don't get claustrophobia. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't get scared of tight spaces. I mean, I've been in tents many times, and tents are the same thing. You have to pardon my windows. But this is my rear view. I'm going to sit down here. Sorry. This is my rear view out the back of the lot. It's just gorgeous here. Sorry for the light flare, but can't do very much with this lens. And she took to me right away, and I took to her right away. My dog, Lacey. So she just jumped on here the first night I had it in there last night. She just jumped right on there, and she was just good to go. She wanted to lay down with me. She slept there all night, which the previous owner told me she would. I asked about sleeping arrangements, and he said, "Oh, she'll probably just sleep on your bed with you." I says, "Oh, that's fine. All my life I've had dogs, and they've all slept on the beds with us and that, so it's no big deal." But anyway, how do you like my quilt? I got that from the Muskoka store up here, and when I was going through their stuff that they had for sale, it just struck with me because of the colors. Because I like a lot of red, green, and yellow in here, and there's got polar bears on, not polar bears, black bears, sorry. It's got moose, it's got bull moose, and it's got tall trees in it to sort of, mimic this place, because I've got a lot of tall trees here. I've got so many tall trees here, especially the pine trees, that I can't really see sunrises and sunsets. If you're trying to look for any kind of big view, no, it ain't happening. You have to go to the lake to see that. I mean, I see the light peeking through, but that's about it. And I think she's already been on the bed again. You can tell. But I just got a twin bed here. That's all I need. And of course, this morning I woke up, she was hogging the bed. So she's a bed hog. Hi there, Lacey. Oh, you look at my leg. Lacey. Lacey. You're a lickerholic. That's her beating her tail on the cupboard. He's so cute. Oh, that's a close-up. Yep. Anyway, what happened when I went to put these cabinets together, or the bed together, I did it myself, and I got right down to putting the drawers together and putting them in. I finally got all 3 drawers put together. Sorry for that flare from, I gotta stop touching that lens. But anyway, basically what happened was I got the 2 end ones in. I couldn't get the middle one in. I tried to first put the middle one in. It wasn't happening. So I put the left one in. It was hard, but I got it in. And then the one on the right, it was hard too. Got that one in. One in the middle, wasn't happening, like I said. And then my neighbor helped me bring the mattress over because it was pretty heavy. It's a Juno mattress, by the way. And if you want something that's inexpensive, they were only $329, as opposed to some of them jacked up to over $1,400 for a twin mattress. Wow, no, I'm not going there. So anyway, what I did was I decided to leave that center part open, and I'll put stuff in there. I can still put stuff in there. That's my main point. gain storage as much as possible. So see that sock that's sitting on there? It signifies it's my sock drawer. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm putting my socks in there, my gloves, my socks, my hats, and you got to be creative about storage here. So I took the center drawer and stuck it on its back end, and the top, the black part, that's basically the front of the drawer. And just going to leave it with no handles on it or anything. You don't need it. So what I'm doing is I was going to put a little table in here anyway, and I thought I was going to put a larger one like between the window and the bed. That wasn't happening either. I started measuring out, and I'm going like, look what I've got left for space. Here's the bed. There's a kitchen cabinet. Everybody's probably going, oh my God, she's got hardly any space in there. But believe me, once I get this thing packed in, I'll have a room for everything. And I mean, I don't have two sets of china or anything like that. There's no reason for that. As far as I'm concerned, in any house, it's no big deal. So I've got my red, yellow, and green dishes, the stoplight colors. Sort of remembering that I was a bus driver at one time. It was kind of funny when I picked out those colors: red, white, red, yellow, and green. It looks like a stoplight. And that's how I had them arranged, like from top to bottom in those colors at the other house in my kitchen island. But anyway, for now, because I can't find my coasters, that's why I'm leaving the sock there. I can put that on there and not ruin the top, or whatever you want to call it, side. Truly, it's the side, but for these purposes, it's now a top of the counter thing. But it works. And anyway, I decided to put my phone book in here. It's small. We don't have phone books the same size as Windsor or anywhere else or any big city. Last night, this was hilarious. Sorry for my knee there. Last night, Lacey was on her bed and she darted up. She knew I was coming over here and going to bed probably. So what she did was, I heard her get up. She's walking away, and all of a sudden she goes under the floor, because basically what it is there's storage space under the floor. A lot of people with tiny houses, they will from time to time make extra storage space under the floor by putting in handles on the floor, but I just feel that those are kind of tripping hazard or slip on them. So I didn't have that, and the builder, that's what they did. They made storage space under the base cabinets to hide the wheel wells on each side of the house. And this is what they came up with. So they built in this storage space. And I mentioned to the co-owner this morning that I think I'm going to skip having doors put on these for now, just because of the fact that she is using it as a scoot way from her bed over to this bed. So anyway, it's kind of cute. So I'm going to leave the doors off for now. And that there's another third space over there under there. I can keep my broom and mop under there so it doesn't look ugly in the bathroom, like I'm using the bathroom to the hilt for storage. So anyway, yeah, the one thing I didn't like about this side of the kitchen cabinets, I'm kind of nitpicky on this, but the knob on the far right single kitchen cabinet to me should have been on the left. I just have this thing and then the hardware to the right instead. But while I'm standing in front of it to try and get something out of it, I open it with my left hand, and not that that's any big deal, but it just seems kind of, it shouldn't be on that side. So, and likewise, the other cabinet over there, it's probably, in my opinion, should have been a little different, but whatever. It's the way it is. There's my pink and blue free weights, which I use. And I don't know any good spot to put them other than putting them under there so I don't trip. And I really like the floor. And yeah, this thing here, this is pretty awesome. There's that flare again. This green bicycle I've had in my trailer for eons. It's part of the color decorations that I have in there. You'll see it's green. The pedals actually turn on this, and they're real rubber wheels. And I don't even know where I picked that up at, but I thought it was kind of cute. So it symbolizes what I like to do, I guess, ride my bike. Although since I've been up here, I haven't even ridden my bike yet because I've been too busy with other things. and all the tires are flat on both bikes. Well, there's one of my favorite books. It's awesome. How the Prime Minister Stole Freedom. It's one of the, plus it's got red on it, so I thought, wow, what a great place to put it, in the kitchen. It's set out like a Dr. Seuss book, for those of you that don't know anything about the book. And it's awesome. The artwork and the storyline and all that stuff, they're awesome. There's my handy dandy fire extinguisher. And I think basically what I'm going to do here with the lens flare, sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to the left of the window, after I'm done with the shelves for this side, I'm going to deal with the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a full length, another covered, or what do you call it, countertop like this, and I'm going to have them split it down the center lengthwise. So I'm going to have deep shelves, very deep shelves. And what I'll do is I'll have them cut a 4-foot length. And so I'll have two boards, 4-foot lengths. And then the other two will be leftovers, but they won't be. They'll be 2 feet each. And it's similar to the styling that I had in my kitchen at the other house. And what I'll do is on this side of the window, I'll put the 2-foot lengths. That'll be my bar, because I've got to put my glassworks stuff up, glassware up, is I guess what you call it. They really make the room look awesome. And on this side, I'm going to put my dishes. Not sure if I'm going to be able to put the rooster up there that I have. I have these wooden roosters. And my teapots. I'll figure out where to put the teapots. But this was pretty awesome. The little window on the kitchen side, and it's not centered with the sink. And at first I didn't like it, but then when I opened the door, I realized what was going on, why they couldn't center it. So, they did the best they could with it. And there's virtually no counter space like on this side. That's where I keep my pills to take at night. Hopefully they don't fall down and he eats them. Just be careful. But anyway, that's so there's nothing really there to put anything. And it's no big deal. I just have to move the stuff around. I can put the stuff on the fridge across the way if I really need to. So basically, this is my sink, high gloss, black, and it's awesome. I can keep my dirty dishes in the left side here, do them up, whatever, and throw them over here to dry. I probably should get some kind of a wired rack so they don't touch the sink, so they dry very well. And I don't think I'm going to keep my paper towels there. It's just there for now. And it's got a flat black faucet. And you wouldn't have believed what I was doing with this. I kept switching from stainless to black knobs and sink, because there used to be stainless steel rimmed outlets in here. And we talked about that. And I says, well, I really don't like the stainless steel because they have a lot of fingerprints on them and that. So they switched them out for the lighter color, which I'm glad. And this is my handy dandy stove. I'm probably going to get some heat shield stuff for over here and on the back wall. It's just pine back there. And I just would feel more comfortable with some kind of a heat shield, which I'm sure they have somewhere, probably Home Depot. And it's another unique product. And it's got the little oven. And this is the Martin wall heater, 8 to 15,000 BTUs. I don't understand BTU stuff, but that's all I'm saying. And I just decided to put the other seat here so I could take my boots off or something right here. And this is cute. This is a little black and red, what do you call it, neckerchief thing or whatever you want to call it. For her, it's too small, so I'm going to devise a way of attaching it to the collar on the back, and so that I can still use it, because I had both of them for the other dogs. And I think she'll look awesome in it because she's got that brindly coat, and it'll make her look like a up north dog. And there's her 2 bowls for water and food. She gets fed twice a day. And she ruffled up her bed, it looks like. Hi there, baby. Hi, little girl. You sweetheart. You sweet girl. She is so good. You wouldn't believe how good she is. She only goes ballistic when she sees dogs when they're out walking, which tells me a lot. I can't walk her near where there might be dogs because she's very high strung around other dogs. They mentioned that it would be best that she goes to a house with a single dog, her and no other dog. She's not stupid that way. She gets all the attention. Right, Lacey? Right, Lacey? Yeah, you're a good girl. But anyway, that's my house pretty much. And anyway, if you guys like this video, I'll be doing some more of the house because I'm not done with it yet. I still got to hang some things and do some work in here, and they've got to do some work outside. By the way, I'll just show you this. Turn around again. In the loft, I don't want to back up all the way. If you hear me scream, you'll know I fell. But back up in the loft used to be smaller than it is now. And when I first saw this place, I said, well, I like it, but their loft is so small. Can you make that a little larger? So they did. It's about a 6x8 now. And they put an outlet in upstairs. I would have liked 2, but he said he couldn't do it for whatever reason. I don't know, remember the reason. But anyway, at least I have a loft, and I'm going to have him make a wood ladder. I'm not going to go with what was originally suggested because I don't like it looking like I'm getting up on a step ladder. I want the ladder to be able to be adhered to that loft, and so it's more positively, I don't know, adhered to the loft. I think that's for safety too. And I got an idea. It doesn't have to be a thick ladder, just something that's going to be enough to get up to the loft. And I'm not heavy, so I think it'll take my weight, but I'm going to have them see if they can hook it to the ceiling somehow. I mean, you got to get creative, but figure it out, you know, it's something that's doable. And so just to keep it out of the way, I don't have to shove it in the bathroom, shove it near the heater, shove it behind the door, you know, like I just don't want to go there. So I'm going to try and get it, you know, to hang on the ceiling somehow. Anyway, up in the loft on each front corner, I'm going to have trailing plants, and probably on the circuit box, I'll probably put a plant that trails down. I think it'd look nice. But anyway, and see my fish hook that holds 4 coats or whatever. I got the dog leash on there, my jammies, and a pair of pants, and my raincoat from my old job. I kept it because it's actually a good raincoat. So anyway, so this is my little vid. I talked a little longer than I was going to, but yeah, that pops in. That was sticking out. But I just knew you guys would be interested in seeing the house and meeting Lacey. Hi, Lacey. See how her ear sits horizontal at the top? Both of them do that all the time. It's kind of cute. And we got to get those hot and cold things covered with probably a pine cover. I don't like it. It looks ugly. So anyway, if you like this video, like I say, click the like button and or thumbs up, whatever they call that thing, and you know, comment, share it out. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.